So today is a huge day for me. It is the first time that I'm a part of a car reveal with Scuderia Ferrari HP, and it is honestly, it's been something I've been waiting for from a long, long time. And already entering into this year has been so exciting. There's so much excitement coming to the factory for the first time, driving the car for the first time, meeting the whole team. And I think really that first day when I did meet the whole team, knowing that they were working on something, on a project, on this new car, but not knowing what that would look like, it's a really exciting moment because you get to see just how passionate, how committed every single person is clearly. Um, and that you share the same dream as every single one of those people. And you get to now be a part of each other's dream is quite unique. Um, and yeah, I just still very surreal. Just never didn't know and didn't honestly think that I would ever get the chance to be here at Ferrari. So it's something I'm really thankful for and proud to be a part of. And then this car is it's gonna be my car and mine and Charles's car. But this I've driven the old car, a couple of the older cars that were built for pre other drivers, but this one's been built for me and Charles. So it's really just that alone is really cool. We announced that I'll be joining at the beginning of 2024, so I had a long year, um, and lots of questions, lots of thoughts, lots of trying to imagine what it's going to be like when I do eventually get to Ferrari, what the factory would be like, what the people will be like, what the welcome will be like. So many things, and I don't approach anything with an expectation, but it's definitely I try to imagine it, and it's that and so much more. The sheer magnitude and size of the team, the passion when you actually get in to the team and feel it, it's something real and almost quantifiable. And yeah, it's just getting to move around the whole factory. It's a place that you just don't you enjoy being at. Like the days that we've been working here, we've been here till 10 p.m. at night, and it was like no one wants to go home. Everyone's just so dedicated. Um, and we have such a steep learning curve to come across together. So I anticipated honestly that was going to be tough, and it very much is. But we're working towards something really exciting. Really, I think it's just I'm also trying to just always arrive every day with a real open mind. I'm learning a lot every day, and I guess I knew that I needed something new. I knew I needed this new challenge. I think when I got here, I realized just how much I needed it and how great it's felt. And I'm literally walking around with a smile, such a big smile on my face every day I come to work. It's uh, it's very revitalizing. So I've been working with the engineers since day two of being at the factory. Just kind of trying to get to know them as and have them get to know me as quick as possible. Um, Everything's just so different here. Everything's I remember when I moved from McLaren to Mercedes, that was a big leap, but it was still the Mercedes engine, so it was, there were some similarities. But coming here to Italy, everything is just so different. And the tools in which we use, the language element, but everyone's been amazing to work with so far, and clearly everyone's very hungry, super driven, massively committed. And I think for me, it's just really trying to. I've enjoyed the testing that we've had to find the limits of the car as quick as possible because I only have a handful of days, and I definitely did that. um, and yeah, it's just been fun. Each week has been so different, but there's still a long road ahead of us and a lot of challenges for sure. But I think we've covered as much as we could possibly cover in the small time that we've had so far. It's kind of seamless working with Charles. It's not been there's been no dramas. Um, Obviously, I knew that I was coming here, but also before it was even announced, Charles and I would always chat over the race weekends, and I think there's always been a mutual respect between us two. Um, and I think we knew very early on there were a couple of things we both like. He loves playing the piano, plays for sure better than I do, but we're both into music, and we're both interested in fashion. So outside of the racing space, we actually have some things that we can discuss, and we've been getting on really, really well. Last year, we spent a couple of evenings together during the year in a couple of different races, and had some good laughs. So I know that we're definitely going to get into some trouble and have some fun during our time here. But even today, just working on set together, it's just been um, it's just been a pleasure. So I know that this year for sure we're going to be pushing each other and pushing forwards together as teammates to try and take this team to the front. Mm-hmm. Così così. It's going okay. I'm having lessons. Okay, I'm gonna try something. Um, Sono felice di iniziare questa nuova avventura con voi in Ferrari. Um, Sono molto emozionato. That's about it. Like I'm like learning bit by bit. Um, it's a lot, but I've always loved Italian. I think when I was at school, uh, we learned French, and it was the only thing I aced at school. But as soon as I left school, I didn't really speak any French, and I can't say that today. I really speak any more of it. But when I raced in Italy in karting when I was 13, so from 1997 to 2001, I think it was, I was in Italy a lot, and I loved it was probably my favorite period of time up until then, I guess, of my life, where I hated school. School wasn't going well, but the weekends that I would fly out to Italy on my own and, um, getting to have gelato. Um, God, I had so many pizzas, finding the best lasagna and pasta. The food was just so good. Um, so I'm really, really excited to be firstly back in Italy, and I really, really want to get more and more embedded in the Italian culture. And I'm already looking at places that I can go and visit. Um, and I'm always asking people here, like, where's the best Italian food? It's really interesting. You got people from north and south and east and west, and everyone has an opinion of where the best food really is in Italy. And so you actually can't get an answer because everyone says it's from wherever they are. But I'm looking forward to trying as much as I can during my time here.